What is up, you guys? So, I just drove like 20 minutes to accidentally leave my boat in my house. But, we can definitely see the convenience thing here, though. House is a mess, but it's a little dark. Let's see if we can brighten that up a little bit. Okay. This is my boat right here. In this backpack. It's literally everything that I need with it. Oars, flippers, all that stuff. Weighs about 50 pounds, so not super lightweight, but to be able to pick a boat up, carry it out of your house. Look how cute my wife is. Oh, it's a little bright out here. Look how cute that is. Gone fishing. She knew what she was getting into, that's for sure. So, I'm going to get out of here. I have about a 2-hour drive to get to where I'm fishing for the day, which is somewhere in Idaho. It's a cool lake. Has a bunch of really big rainbow trout in it, so hopefully we can get into some. I've heard it's been fishing well, but we'll see with the temperatures and everything, the way that they've been lately. Water temperatures. Where the fish are holding, if they're shallow, if they're deep. So we'll see if we can test it out and get out on the lake right now. It's so funny, all day yesterday, so I got off work at like 2:30 or 3, and I was trying to decide, I was like, where do I want to go fishing? Where am I going to go? So I sat down and I just tied flies for like probably 6 or 7 hours trying to decide where I was going to go fishing, and then all of a sudden it was like 10:30, and I was planning on driving over somewhere, camping in my car, waking up, making some food on the camp chef, and just doing a little bit of car camping, but I just kept trying to decide where I wanted to go, and everywhere I would decide, I'd be like, oh, I need to tie some flies for there if I'm going to go there. I need to tie some flies for here if I'm going to go here, and like all this stuff, and sure enough, I didn't make a decision. So now it's like 10 o'clock, because I was up till like 12:30 trying to decide. And I was going to wake up early and drive down here, and then I had my alarm set, and I just didn't hear it, and I woke up at literally like 9:30, so getting a little late start on the day, but whatever, what are you going to do? Oh yeah, should be a fun day. I'm excited. I'm excited to get out here. I fished this spot one time in the spring with Kyle, and it was a nightmare. It was high winds, freaking cold. I had just iced off, so the water turned over, all super off-colored, didn't know anything about the lake or where the fish would be holding. So, kind of wasn't a good experience, but looking to change that today. Looking to get out there and see if we can find some fish that are willing. And from what I hear, they've been catching a lot of fish in that like 5 to 9 pound class range, which is a big freaking rainbow trout. I actually also I've lost 2 nets. So if any of you guys see these nets, let me know. So when I fell on the Weber, not in the last video, but a couple days after that, I was just fishing and I fell, and when I felt like just slipped because I was wading in way too deep of water, and when I slipped, I lost the net, fell out of my pack, off my back, and I didn't even notice, didn't even think about it. I thought it was strapped down good enough. Go, drive your car. Clearly I didn't, so that was a bummer. And then a couple weeks back, me and Kyle were fishing, and I thought Kyle had the net, and Kyle thought I had the net. So it was left on Blackfoot Reservoir where we were carp fishing, which sucks. And I went back 2 days later because we had already gotten all the way home before we noticed. I got back 2 days later and nowhere to be found. I went everywhere that we fished and I couldn't find it anywhere, which again was another massive bummer. So I don't have a net right now is the moral of the story. I already talked to Dalton and he's going to fix that because Rising are always studs and they always take care of me. Such a rad company, and I appreciate everything that they do. But so I won't have a net today. So if we hook into a Mondo, it's going to be interesting what we do here and how we do it. Because I don't know if you've ever tried to land big fish on a lake without a net, but it's freaking hard to do. And because they jump one time, or you reach down and grab them and they move and they're gone. It's not like you net them and they're stuck in the net. They can just dart back and forth the entire time. So it turns into a big pain in the butt a lot of the time. But I'm still going to go fishing. If I can't get them in the net, I can't get them in the net. But it's not always about just like getting the fish in the net. It's about catching fish, hooking fish, having fun. So, should be a good day though. So, let's get out to the lake. Alright, so just rolled up to the spot. A couple people here, a little bit breezy, so I'll probably just stick to the GoPro for most of the day, just because that'll actually be able to pick up my voice without a ton of wind noise. So, yeah, got the Watermaster all set up here. Got the anchor actually set up this time. I'll show you guys real quick. Makes a big difference. So, this thing is super stout. Rope just runs all the way through. Makes my life super easy. So, okay, let's get started. Okay, anchor, fly rods, flippers, little pack with all my stuff in it. And I got a dry bag on to make sure I am able to keep all my stuff nice and dry, all my camera equipment. And here's this beautiful boat. Okay, so it's kind of cool. This piece right here will just clip right in on this. I put this in the wrong spot, didn't I? So this piece right here will just clip right here and here. Super nice little bag to have on you. Clips in there, has all my stuff in it, indicators, flies, tippet, and all that stuff. This I accidentally put on the wrong side, so I need to fix that real quick. Okay. Go. Got my rod holder. I'll throw these flippers on and we're good. Alright, first quick stop was a no-go. So, I'm gonna zip down a little bit farther and get a little bit closer to the reed, so gotta pull my anchor first. Okay, anchor's up, I'm gonna scoot down here a little ways. A little bit shallower here. See if I can get a look. Just my depth too. Man, I have not gotten my butt handed to me like this in a long time. I haven't had a single indicator drop. Haven't seen a fish come up. Moved around literally along this entire shoreline, which I bet I've rowed at least a mile and a half. Which isn't easy when you're rowing in a headwind, regardless of what you're rowing. And I finally came around the corner here to a little bit wider bay. Seen a lot more bugs on the water, at least shucks from midges and stuff like that, or chironomids on the water. Some damsel shucks, all kinds of stuff like that. So I'm hoping that this turns things around. But I've been fishing like 15 to 20 feet deep all day. It's high temperatures, so the fish should be deep. This particular lake, you can't fish by the inlet, which is a major bummer, because where that inlet comes in would be much better temperature-wise from the water. So that's kind of a bummer. So we're just kind of sticking it out, trying to find some fish. But I've switched flies a couple times. I've been working for this skunk that I got going on right now. That's for sure. So we'll see. Hopefully next time we tune in, I'm hooked into a fish on the GoPro. So we'll see. So I saw a fish come up, and I cast to it, and it's a friggin' chub. The mockery. Well, rowing in every day can't be the best day, you know. It's weird though, other than that chub, I didn't get a single grab, and I fished from 15 to 20 feet deep along a bunch of weed lines, along a bunch of stuff, and just didn't touch a fish. So happens sometimes. Maybe there's I know it was a little stormy yesterday, so the high pressure after a low pressure system can kind of suck sometimes, but it's crazy. Comes down to they're just not there, and there's not one way you're fishing. Fish a bunch of different flies, so it happens. All right, lake sucked. I'm gonna stop and fish this small little creek that I found the other day, and maybe catch a fish. Hopefully, it's like a pretty small little spring creek that is just like right through this town. It's kind of weird, but me and Kyle fished it, and there's carp and actually like really nice rainbow trout in this teeny little creek. And they're all real willing to eat stuff up top, so I'm gonna get up the little eagle claw 3-weight and hopefully catch some fish that way. Salvage the day, because a chub just doesn't get me going, you know. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep going, see if we can't catch a fish. So we'll see. As you can see, it's pretty urban, but when me and Kyle fished it, caught some fish. So that's all you can really ask for, right? That looks deep. Just deciding to get in at the deepest pool. Okay, yeah. That's as deep as it looks. Okay. Let's see if there's some fish home. I'm throwing just a small, it's a CDC and elk hair caddis. Pretty simple to tie, but it floats super high, so let's see. Definitely got bit by a couple mosquitoes through my shirt, so that's always fun. Ow. It's also my finger. Okay. Now I can try and start fishing, now that this is no longer stuck in my finger. Oh, big fish just came up and ate that so slow. Oh, that was crazy. That was such a slow eat. Almost set way too early, actually. That was sweet. Look at that. Pretty guy. Awesome. Right where he should be, too. Look at that. That's a great fish for a tiny little creek like this, if I do say so myself. Ooh, he's out of here. Woo! Well, I just caught a giant fish, and my GoPro was facing down, and I didn't realize it. So, here you guys can see it, but got literally zero footage of the fish. There you go. Solid fish for this small of a creek. Look at that thing. You can hear him splashing a little bit though. Not much, just like right here. Okay, he's right against that bank. And we got a wind. Oh, there it is again. Got a really bad wind right now. I'm gonna have to eat that. The weird thing about this place is it could also just be a carp's tail. Like finning. It's hard to tell. Okay, let's see if I can get that fish. That was a big fish. It's a good eat too. Oh, there's another eat. Okay, he's feeding. Sweet. I bet this fish will eat this fly on this cast. Ready? Oh, there's another eat. I'm gonna get this just far enough up. Oh, too short, dang it. Get up a little higher. He's grubbing though. There's a good, decent cast. Kind of in his window, not really though. Huh. Got a mosquito trying to bite my face right now. Ooh, eat that, eat that. Oh, come on. That's a good fish it's eating right there. Maybe that's the one. Oh, what? How did that not stick? Oh, I didn't even touch him. He started darting up to the left before I even got to him. Dang it. Oh, well, that's your best case scenario ending right there. I mean, could have been epic, I guess, but caught a couple fish. Eats were really cool, just really slow sips that are just fun to watch. So I'm happy with that, and that'll probably conclude today's video. I'm gonna drive home, get some dinner. I haven't eaten all day. Get some dinner, and yeah, I got eaten alive by mosquitoes, and I think that's a poison ivy on my face, or poison oak. I don't know what it would. I don't know the differentiation, but yeah, it doesn't feel good. But fish were caught, and it's fun. So that's all I can really ask for. That's all. That's what we do this for, just for fun. So thanks for watching, you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, appreciate you guys. Later.